Makes sense. Makes sense. Um, so it's interesting, but like, is it how hard is it? Because you gotta like you gotta like have enough money to like run the company, but at the same time you also need money to like give it to people. And it's obviously a slow process. Probably money coming back takes years. Um, is that like? I mean, I won't call it like is it a chicken and egg problem in that sense, or
Well, early days it was when we were proving the market, right? Like
yeah,
we did not have enough money. So there's a different ways you can short circuit this thing. Um, so I remember early on when we started, our loan terms were very short, like 6 months to 9 months. We did
okay,
not do 1 or 2 months because that fall into payday loan. We are not a payday loan.
right,
So you can do 6 months, 9 months. That helps you to come. Money will come a little faster rather than 2 years or 3 years. But you're right. For us, it is a challenge that we are raising money and we have to constantly deploy and make sure growth is happening. But the way it works is like you work with your investors, you work with that investors, and you set up the right expectation with them.
right,
Like, look, this is the product. This is how the money is gonna come in. Um, Give us this much, and every month you will get this repayment, and so on. So you do all the math. Uh, what
right,
what happened? Like, let's say you raise 20-30 million dollars. Let's say if it's a line of credit, you can rotate it multiple times because every month you are getting some money back and you can redeploy it, right?
right.
So monthly redeployment is what matters a lot of time. But yeah, I mean, the longer the loan term is, the tougher it is. Like if you look into mortgage, if you look into mortgage industry, like 30 years, 50 years, right? Uh, but at the same time, once we figure out all those things, it becomes really good business because that's the defensibility of what we have built.
Right.
Being a startup, as all you have done it and I'm doing it, like I know how tough it is to raise that capital.
Mm-hmm.
Secondly, I know how tough it is to convince investor that what, this is a right investment for you. uh, but if our loan are performing well, if our customers are doing well, it encourages every investor to put more money.
Makes sense. And I was going to ask you this because I saw your Crunchbase and it said raised $113.5 million. So that's probably the loan money. Is that like most of it's the loan money which you're giving out, right?
Yeah,
It's also raised, I guess. Yeah.
we did raise equity.
Yep.
I think it's 7 and 7.5. I forgot the exact number,
Right.
um, but rest of the money is that capital that we have raised from multiple investors. Uh, and again, all the immigrants understand what we are doing. So when
Yeah.
we go and reach out to them, like, look, people like you, people you know of, they are moving to US, and this is how they are doing. They are really hardworking. We really know the value of money and all. So it helped us to raise more debt capital.
That's awesome, man. Like, yeah, 100 million plus. Holy next level.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So go on.
I was gonna say long way from $5,000 to
100 million.